Hello, ukulele players. I've got a new video for you today. It's been a while, so I'm happy to be here. I hope you've had a chance to play your instrument, learn some chords, play some songs, and sing. So we're going to go through our usual check-in. I've got my in-tune ukulele. I hope it is. I've tuned it. So I'm using one that I don't normally get a chance to use. It's a little Mahalo. And it's a great little instrument, not overly expensive, but it'll just give you an idea that you can start off on any sort of quality level as long as it will hold in tune the notes. So our notes G, C, E, and A, of course. So let's, it's Wayfaring Stranger, if I didn't say that. It's a little spiritual, beautiful spiritual, covered by many people, beautiful. Look it up, find somebody that you love. It does vary in the lyrics that are used, so I've just got the song in the description box so you can look at the lyrics. You may change them. I know that in the verse, I'm going there is what I sing, but this is I'm going home. So whatever you want to do, whatever you're familiar with. All right, so let's do a little bit of our check-in. Nice deep breath in, benefiting from all the great things about music so that... So music is very meditative, and it takes a lot of resources for you to focus, which is good. And so then you're enjoying that, and other things are going by the wayside. So we've got a fairly simple version here. I found other more complicated ones, but this one has got it's in the key of A minor. So we've got A minor, and just a little bit of your music theory. That G string, G note, is being changed by 2 half musical steps that are marked out here, shortening this string by a full step to make that an A note. And then the other notes remain open, and those are the notes you need for an A minor chord. Then we go down in the song just between the A minor and the D in the verses. So the way that I tell people to do that one, if you're struggling, is form your F chord, which most people know, and then do a bit of a swivel, pivot with the hand, and get that ring finger under there to do the D note, which is on the C string, and then you're getting a D minor chord. And then you're just letting those two go back to A minor, and then D minor. So you might want to just do that for a bit, just doing simple down strum, getting yourself warmed up on that. So let's sing now before we move on to the chords and the rhythm of the song, the tempo. It is in 4/4 time, so just a little reminder that my lessons are meant to be played from lesson 1 if you're just an absolute beginner, and going through them in order to sort of optimize what you can learn. That's I add, and then there's quite a few on the beginner level, so you'll just find repetition, which is what you really need to do, but they are meant to be played and learned in the order that I put them on, especially those first 10 or 20 beginner lessons. And then you can just branch out on into various ones after that. Okay, so we've got our in-tune C note, which is plucked. It's the 3rd string, remembering they're counted from the floor. La. So listening as a musician, so important. You don't need to vocalize, but that does help you really focus in on the pitch of the note to try to make it with your inner instrument. And then you've got an E here. So listening first, then la, and then the, let's do the G up top, which is higher still, which makes the ukulele unique in the way that it's traditionally strung with the higher note up top, la, and then an A, la. So in terms of beats, we've got that 4/4 time. Now tempo, how fast or slow? 1, it's quite a sedate, I am a... So we've always got quite a bit going on in songs. There's a couple things I wanted to point out. That the length of the words in the lyrics, like the word poor, is a short word, but there's still quite a few. There's like 2 or 3 bars. You know, poor 3 or 4, Wayfaring stray. So shortness or length of words, like sometimes you can have a lot of words, but they're sung quickly. So that means that, you know, it's not an indication when you see the words if they're shorter, that it's lesser bars, right? So just trust your own, if you know this song, rely on that, but just remember that. And then the number of bars. So in the intro, we've got marked out 4, with the little upright lines, 4 bars of A minor, a bar of D minor. So a bar or a measure is, if it's 4/4 time, you're doing a count of 4, and depending on how fast or slow, you could go 1 2 3 4, or 1 2. It's the fact that they're steady. I mean, you can speed up in a song too, like on purpose. So we've got 4 bars of A minor, a bar of D minor, a bar of E7. Okay, so we want to figure out how we're going to get to that. Remember, picking your path in your left fretting hand. If you're going to be going up to the E7, so you're on D minor, so I'm going to take this finger and then pop these 2 down. Pictures of the chords. Now they've got a different form there. I always play E7 with this note, that form there, traditional, but you can, that's actually in the 4th fret of the, yeah, they have that mark there on a tiny little 4. So if you go 1 2 3 4, there's a different form of E7, which is a good thing to learn, right? So that would be coming out of the form of the D7 and then going up 2. Okay, but you can just do your regular way of playing the E7 chord, more simple. And then you're going back to A minor, so again, moving up there. All right, so let's jump into the song. You've got your verses, your chorus. In your chorus, you've got your F chord, your C chord, so you changing it up there, going from C to E7. So if I would jump up there and add these 2. All right, so a little bit of vocal warm up. La. Let's start the intro. 2 bars. 3 bars. I'm getting ready for D minor intro. 2 3 4 E7. I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world alone. There is no sickness, toil, or danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going home to see my father. I'm going home, no more to roam. 3rd line of the chorus. I am just going over Jordan. I am just going over home. Now, if it's very difficult to be able to sing the words and read the paper, just think of the words as la la. So I'm going to do the 2nd verse. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. D minor. Da 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. D minor la. Back to A minor. Now the chorus. La 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 la. 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 E7. And let's do that. That next verse is a repeat of the first one. I am a poet, 2, 3, 4, 2 bars, 3 bars, and 4 bars, A minor, D minor 4, 2 bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, carry on, A minor. No danger in that bright land to which I go. Now I've been switching a little bit between down strum and shuffle, so let's do shuffle, which is down, up, down, up. You're doing 2 movements, down and up, to 1 beat. I'm going home, sing my love, or la 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 la, oh, la 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 D minor E7. Right, so it does go on page 2, and there's both of those pages in the description box. But I just wanted you to get the chance to both not have to try and do the lyric if it's too much between your chord transitions, and let's go a little bit slower and do it from the first verse, no intro. We're just gonna pick up, that's a pickup note, so you could strum 1 and then it's counted I am a, which are beats 2, 3, 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, but the words are I am a, so strum I am a poet within stranger. That was 4 bars, traveling through to this world alone. Total danger in the bright land to which I go. So I'm going to leave it there, and you can play that. It's a beautiful song, and do be inspired by various people who have covered it over the years. One of my favorites is Emmylou Harris doing it. Such a beautiful voice and performer. So check that out. I hope you found that helpful, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section. If you found this helpful and you want to share the love of music with somebody else, please share this, and like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on our next video. Bye for now.